18. Solid. 44.
Oh, you thought you were going to get 2.
I know, it's only one, isn't it?
Right then folks, you join us today at a very windy Tunnel Barn farm for a midweek open match on Highpool. Basically going to fish, well hopefully going to fish shallow back to back with sloppy ground bait and pellets, try and catch as many F1s as we can. Rig wise we've got some of the shallow kits, some yellow and some pink if there's a few there. Got some FS2 floats in a 3B8 size. 018 Power Optex main line down to an 012 B911 18 eyed hook with a lassoed 4mm pellet, just working the rigs up and down in the water, and we've just got an edge rig just in case we're struggling. That's about it really. First F1, shallot. Get rid of that. A bit slow, isn't it, Rich? Better one. So as you can see, there's a few slot fish there already. Oh, try and get this one in the net. So slot wise today we're using some of the Baitex Special G ground bait in the gold colour, and just added some yellow dye to it to make it cloud in the water a bit more. Just chucking a small amount in before we go out, so there's hopefully one there. If you can see that, it clouds nice in the water. And just slap the rig over. And there we go, just chuck a few pellets out after for good measure. Just about getting a nice rhythm. Because as you can see, the fish ain't massive, and we need to catch plenty of them. Get rid of that section. Keep working your rig, slapping it. Great thing about fishing lasso pellet, you can catch 20-30 fish on the same pellet. So when you're catching a hell of a lot of fish like we hopefully will today, it just makes everything a bit more quicker. Just seeing if pellets or slop will be better today, just feeling my way through the peg. See, it's a bit slow to start. Split your rig over in the slop. Bit of indication there. Shallow pits are brilliant when you've got to catch loads of little fish because they pop up nice and close to you. Got that pink set a little bit pingy, so hopefully we won't have to use a puller very often, which just speeds everything up. That's a better F1. Oh, nice chappy. £1.5, shall we give him? So just getting into that rhythm. Get him swirling for that slop ball. Flip your rig over. Little baby one. It's a good idea when you're slop fishing to save it getting all over you. Have a little bowl of water on your side tray so you can wash your hands. As you can see, I'm covered in the stuff, but it does help to a degree. Just keep that slop ball going in. Half an hour into the match, we've got 19 F1s. Managed to get them back to a top kitten one, just to catch them a bit quicker. Just a case of chucking a ball of slop in, feeding a few pellets and waiting for them to pull the elastic out like so. It's got a nice short lash because they're nice and high in the water, competing for those pellets and slop. Oh, get him in. When there's that many there and you want to be catching loads, you don't want to be striking at loads of mixed bites and stuff, so a nice short lash. Hopefully 95% of the fish will look themselves and just makes everything that little bit quicker. So go out, chuck a ball of slop, flip my rig over, feed a few pellets, fish on. Feed a few pellets whilst we're playing the fish, keep them interested. Strip a bit out my shallow kit, and up pops the F1. All about the pound mark. It's a nice busy day's fishing. Ball of slop again, chuck that one a bit far, flip my rig over, feed a few pellets, feed a few pellets, a little bit of a tap for good measure, feed a few pellets, bit more slop, flip the rig over again, fish up. So we've been fishing for an hour and 10 minutes now. We've got, if we get this one in, 50, I think this is 52 F1s. It's quite spally. You'll catch, I know it sounds like, how can it be spally? You've caught 50 odd fish, but you'll catch 5 really, really quick fish and then you'll be waiting there for a couple of minutes. It seems like forever. We are fishing really close. I normally like to fish a bit further out, but we've got plenty of room today. So they're coming in nice and close. When it does die, because we're catching them really shallow, I've just been persevering with it, but it has been, if it carries on dying off, I'll be inclined to put another section in, because we're fishing so close. We're disturbing those feeding fish, because we're pretty much on top of them, feeding and landing them and messing about with them in that way. So I have got a couple more sections there ready to push out if they do just become a bit more wary. We'll just give it a few more minutes because this one just swirled there. Let's keep that bait going here. So you're just persevering with it because you can see them all swirling there. There's no point going any deeper. So I think it's just a case of keep feeding them, and if they don't want to come into that feed anymore, just put a section on and go from there. But they are better stamped ones. We're waiting a little bit longer, but they are better stamped ones at the minute. So you don't mind waiting if they're double the size. Clear me up length off, it's got a load of slop and slime and everything all over it. What is important when you're fishing really short shallow, oh, that one hooked itself, as you probably saw. With that single section, just stick it under your bum, saves messing about banging it all over the floor or whatever. They're a bit too lively to keep that section on and land on, so that's when you use the puller occasionally. That one's unhooked itself. So it's just there to hand, good to go. Ball of slop, chuck him in, flip the rig over, feed a few pellets, just had indication then. Feed a few pellets. Chuck a bit of slop in, flip the rig over. Try and entice one while tapping a bit. So there's plenty of fish there. What I've seen to work quite well this year is just holding your rig static. Normally you're moving your bait all over the place all the time, slapping and stuff, but at Tunnel they've just seemed to responded to holding a static bait, which is a bit different when shallow fishing. But it's loads there, swirling all over the place. It's fishing a tiny little rig. Stick another section on because it has just died. See if they settle a bit better, that little bit further out. Chuck a bit of slop in. Just putting that half a section on and straight into fish again. It's being proactive. Keep that bait going in. Nice little landing net. Just changed to a 12-inch one instead of a 14 because we're not going to have any bonus fish today. And it's perfect just for grabbing your F1 nice and quick so you can get straight back out and catch another one hopefully. Just chuck in 5 or 10 4mm pellets really regularly. Bit of slot for good measure. Fish on. How simple shallow fishing should be. So we're just at the halfway point now in the match. We've got, if we get this one in, that'll be 120 F1s. Just pushed out a section and they've just seemed to settle that little bit better. And that one comes off. Try again. Chuck that ball of slap in. So you can see they're really shallow now, and we're fishing about 6 inches deep. Loads of fish there. Just a case of keeping a tight line to the float so they hook themselves. So as you can see, it's really busy fishing, and what's important with this style of fishing is having everything to hand and plenty of bait good to go. Because how busy it is, you don't want to be messing about mixing slap up mid-match and stuff. So we've got a nice big bucket of slop behind us and just have it on a side tray good to go. Just about getting into routine. See that one? What does that take? A few seconds? Just constant feeding, little and nothing. And just plodding along, catching nice F1s like so. So as you can see, we're fishing really shallow, so we've just got a little poly ball on. So it's not interfering with fishing literally 6 inches deep. And that 018 main line really helps, because you will have fish come off and little tangles and stuff like that. But it soon, with it being so stiff, it soon untangles itself. Just having a little quiet spell now. Where it's void of fish. So I just pushed on to the end of that section there, just half a section further out, and just got a quicker bite. Just being proactive and keeping in touch with the fish. Right then, we have got an hour and 15 minutes left of the match, and as you can see, it's get your rig in as quick as you can job at the minute. We have got, if we land this one, 202 F1s. So all about rhythm, plenty of bait, about average stem. Let's get that snot off the line. Slot ball in. Little piranhas. And there's another one. Just been a case of working up and down that second section, and they've been pretty steady, catching them between 6 and 12 inches deep, really. Coming to the closing stages of the match, we've got a couple of minutes left. We've had a fantastic day catching an F1 pretty much every put in. We've got 271 F1s if we land this one, averaging £1 a piece we reckon. Just on that sloppy ground bait approach. Been a fantastic day. And that's it. Oh, that weren't it? Oh, he's trying to con me here. Carry on, Les is messing with us. I am doing it. How long left, Les? 2.5 minutes. Oh, try and You are? Yeah, roach. It's not very good in here, Les. Need to put some more fish in here. Just weighed in, we've ended up with 270 F1s, a single carp and a roach for a £306 I think, somewhere around that margin anyway. Fantastic day, shallow fishing back to front, just to pit my own lake record, which was £298, so just bumped that up a little bit, which is nice. We'll just run through the rigs because it's been a bit frantic, so we haven't been able to talk through them properly. The main rig that I've caught on today, I don't know if you can see that, it's a little polyball rig with just a number 11 shot either side, just so it's a bit more stable in the wind, so it doesn't move about. Anywhere from 10 inches to 6 inches deep, with the pink map in the shallow kits. And the other rig has just been a bit more refined, a bit more of a normal shallow rig when it's not so frantic, and FS2 and a 3B8 with what's that, 4 number 11 shot down the line. Just feeding sloppy ground bait and pellets, catching between 4 and 6 metres out. Just rerunning through baits, we've probably covered it already. Hook bait wise, we've got some lassoed 4mm pellets, some high oil, I think they're like Coppin style pellets that don't break down and perfect for on the hook. I've probably used 20 to 30 pellets to catch 275-ish fish, so it makes a massive difference. You get the odd lasso break, but for how many fish you're catching, it doesn't really matter. Feed wise, we've been using some fishery 4mm pellets, just chucking between 5 and 10 in regularly. And what's left of my slop, I've nearly fed it all. Some nice sloppy Special G ground bait with some egg yellow Chinese bait dye. You only need a tiny amount, and it really clouds up the water when you put it in your slop. So it's a little tip for you.